You know, I'm really questioning myself if I'm gonna make this fucking video. Like, I made a new channel and barely anybody subscribed to it. Yo, what's up guys? My name is Mr. Joe Face. I run the channel Mr. Joe Face, and welcome to True Galaxy. And this shit is initially just made for me and my friends to just vent about Star Wars, and holy shit, I just killed myself. But it's initially just made for me and my friends to just vent about Star Wars and video games initially. Well, not all video games, but video games with a really good lore that are sci-fi. So anyway, let's get into this video, and this video is going to be about Star Wars Battlefront 2. And this game is going to need Clone Wars. I'm just saying, it's going to need Clone Wars to save itself. Let me tell you why. Clone Wars, to me, have one of the best story arcs ever. I don't care about New Hope, none of that. Tell me when you watch the Clone Wars show, tell me that shit wasn't lit as fuck. Especially with the way the story development was. It gave us insight on more things. True, not a lot of it is canon. Not everything is canon, but it was entertaining. It was way better, and we can all say this again. It was way better than Star Wars Rebels. Now the Clone Wars as a game, like as a era to play as, would be amazing. Now listen, if we would be able to play again as our favorite clone troopers, or we could play as the enemy team and play as the droids, and we could have kind of like what Free Radical was trying to do, and give us more of a Clone Wars campaign that's actually good. The only thing I didn't like about Star Wars Battlefront 2 is that its campaign wasn't really good. It was initially just multiplayer with a voiceover, but what it could really do is give us something like how if you played Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron, give us something like that where we actually get like a little bit of an insight through like a clone trooper's eye. Except don't make X1 and X2. I didn't like the way they developed X1 and X2, but something like that, a really good campaign where we actually get to be a clone trooper and actually get a feel for it through Order 66, through Battle of Geonosis, everything like that. Especially Order 66. Like if they can get the climatic, just that good feeling of being a clone trooper and getting that feeling that you're about to do something just terribly wrong, but you have no choice but to do it. Give us that feel in the campaign, that would just be amazing. Now, another thing we're gonna really need is a good multiplayer. Good multiplayer, man, for this game. Especially when it comes to clones. When it comes to Clone Wars, we need to be able to I want the whole feel of being able to punch a droid, or being able to use a rocket launcher and take down an AAT tank. Just that good feeling, man. The mechanics needs to be good too. Also, they need to get the types of clone troopers just right. It needs to be very, 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 very either close or very realistic to the way the actual clone trooper classes were set up and how clone troopers really work. Say we have a heavy class, we have the clone marines, and then we have heavy troopers, we have arc troopers. We need all those classes to be in the game, or those variants to play as. Then if we're going to play on the droid side, we need super battle droids, we need regular battle droids. Now I'm not talking about giving the only time you see a regular battle droid is as an assassin droid, like how Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original, had it. I'm talking about actually having each class the way it was actually supposed to be. Magna Guards with their staffs, actual working droidicas with some barrier shields, things like that. And then they need to develop better, I'm sorry, this is all off the top of my head, but they need to develop proper, very proper, characters, special characters. Say General Grievous, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Master Yoda, things like that are really, really good characters. And what the hell is that dude just mumbling? I didn't catch that. It just needs to have kind of what everything from Star Wars Battlefront had, except Star Wars Battlefront 2 had, but in a whole other different playing style. It needs to feel like a Battlefront to me. This game that I'm playing right now, it doesn't really feel like a Battlefront to me. If anything, it just feels like a battlefield with jetpacks in a way with lasers. I feel like it could have been way better if we just had regular Free Radicals Battlefront. And having their Battlefront would have been amazing, to be honest with you. Oh, that's another thing. Speaking of free radical, whoever is in charge of this game needs to make sure that those vehicles that we have, I don't want vehicles and tokens, okay? I need vehicles that are actually on the ground that I can just hop in. Another thing, you guys need to give us space to ground. I don't care. I need to see myself for this Clone Wars era. I need to be able to go in a gunship, in a cruiser, fly down with a bunch of my friends inside the gunship, and be able to land anywhere and just attack, or stay in the gunship. One of my friends are manning the turrets on left or right side, and then I have a co-pilot, and then I have another friend inside the passenger, or a couple friends in passenger, something like that. Because I'm not gonna buy another Battlefront where there's not space to ground and there's not Clone Wars. That's a definite no. Then you need to make sure they get the rocket launchers exactly right. I'm talking about making sure that each Clone War rocket or each Clone War gun is actually from the Clone Wars. Like, let's talk about the rocket launchers in this game. I understand they're trying to make the rocket launcher look a little bit more realistic, but I prefer the little rocket launcher style from Battlefront 2 way more than I prefer this one. I'm not sure if it's gonna be in different variants where, you know, smart rocket's gonna be a variant, and then we're gonna have the regular rocket launchers, things like that. I don't know about that, but I would like to see some customization, like armor customization, being able to put Heavy's handprint on our armor, or being able to color ourselves a certain way. And as we progress, if they're gonna put in classes, we get to choose what we get to add to our character. Like, say I can add the ARC Trooper chest plate, or I can add Captain Rex's visor, that little, I forgot the name of it, that little thing that's on the visor, or put words in Star Wars, use the Star Wars alphabet and actually put my little words on my character, or give our character tattoos, because in the Clone Wars tattoos were very prominent during the war. Or even if we're gonna add the Clone Wars, add little collector's items in there on the battlefield, battle droid fingers, or allow us to take lightsabers, little lightsabers in the map that we would discrete parts of the map where nobody would bother to look or go into, and then give us, you know, some, I would guess you could say, trophy type things. That would be pretty lit, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. This is my first video and I already regret making it, because I should have done a script for it. I really should have, but I really wanted to have something to put onto this channel so that it kind of stays relevant. But anyway, oh, right in time too, the game ended. But anyway, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna have other friends and we're all gonna be in a little chat and playing this game and just talking about Star Wars Battlefront. We're also gonna do Halo, things like that, just games in general that are just fun to talk about. And that's gonna be it for this video. I'm Mr. Doughface, signing off of the True Galaxy channel, and that's it.